from Oklahoma. I joined the military whenever I was 19. I am an MST survivor, that is military sexual trauma. 24 hours, they said that it was too late to even get the rape kit. And I tried to go to counseling. I went to the JAG office, which is basically the lawyer's office of the Army. I went through my chain of command. I asked for help from everybody, and nobody believed me. Nobody. Every single day I would have to look him in the face. They ended up discharging me. I do have 3 lawyers in Washington, D.C. that are helping me get through this. After the military, I moved to Florida. I ended up getting pregnant. The biological father is not in the picture. He put us on the streets at 8 weeks pregnant. So I was homeless, pregnant, and lost. Struggled to find faith, anything. I even contemplated, not that I was acting, but contemplated on whether it would be worth it to be here anymore, or even abortion. I was just lost, and I thought it was the only way out. So if I were to put this baby out of its misery and not to live with me, then maybe this would be okay. I met Caradon, my friend Caradon, and I was basically on my knees. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. I didn't have any money. I didn't have a job. There's no way I could provide for this baby. Caradon and I, I was at her house. She let me stay at her beach house for, a week at a time because I had nowhere to go, and she was there for me. We sat on her floor, we prayed, and something happened. I just felt this invigorating sense of weight that was off my shoulders, that everything's gonna be okay. That's whenever I went to First Coast Women's Services. And, I had other people around the church area tell me, it's just you need, check this out. I feel judged all the time. So being, homeless, single mother, pregnant, and, person with tattoos from the military, I'm not sure if they're going to like me. I remember, walking into First Coast Women's Services and meeting Denise and Kathy, and they are the sweetest. I felt warm. I felt, invited. I didn't even know that they had, maternity clothes and other things that helped, get single mothers, through this. I decided to keep Astrid, and it was probably the best thing that I have ever done. She saved my life. She's my world. And I couldn't have done it without the ladies over at First Coast. To find the strength and to know the strength of other women, I am blown away by the support of, even just Denise, Kathy, and Caradon, and all the ladies over there. I'm just blown away by the... Oh, hi! And they're here. So I'm so happy that they're here. And
Alyx just was crying out for help, and it was very clear to me that she just needed someone to love her like I needed. As broken as hurt as she was, I could relate because I had had an abortion. To be at the point in my life where I found out I couldn't have children, and to meet someone who was debating not having a child was probably the hardest, but yet the most rewarding, because I knew that there was a purpose.
I remember when Alyx came into First Coast Women's Services, and as she came in, I saw this beautiful woman who I'm not sure that she realized how beautiful she was and still is. She was able to share a heart of what was going on and the struggles, and we were able to love on her and to encourage her.
I just remember she was very determined, and she had hard things she was processing, and I think it was just incredible that she would allow us to come alongside of her and be that safe place where she wasn't judged, where she could unpack her feelings, any confusion, and to for us to speak into her life and encourage her. I admired her, and I'm just blessed to see how the plans have come together.
I didn't really understand God's grace. Helping women showed me God's grace. women loving women. It's just really, I think a lot of times we're looking at women as competitors when we should be looking at them like a mirror. They themselves go through things that we could never imagine, because we go through things that they could never imagine. So when we share that with another woman, we're actually opening up a part of us that really they can in turn open up to.
After not knowing what to do or if I was going to live the next day, this tiny little angel, she has just brought a joy. I mean, her smile is the best thing, you know, she's the best thing that's ever happened to me. She initially saved my life.